Can you hear me now? Any audio? Can you hear me? Check. Hold on. Hold on, Todd. Stay right there. Can you guys hear me on this one? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Way too loud. Any audio? Can you hear me? Okay, now I hear you. Hold on. We got technical problems. We're going to work this out. Hold on. Hold on. I know what it is. Stay right there. Can you guys hear me on this one? I'm so sorry, everybody. You guys hear me? Way too loud. Let me go to... hold on. We got technical problems. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Jeff, you're a mess.
I'm a hot mess. Hold on.
Can you guys hear me on this one?
What do we got?
Way too loud.
Hold on. Todd, you got to... Jeez. Somebody's got to turn their audio down. Todd.
All right, I'm going to readjust me.
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, now, we should not be getting an echo.
Okay, that's good. Now, let me fix the guest dashboard here.
Yes, please.
Can you guys hear us now? Or did I lose
all
you?
is good. The feedback is gone.
Can everybody hear me in chat?
Now, if these people were paying money for this episode,
I
they'd
know.
be upset. But because it's free.
Okay, DK Mikey and Jason, can you guys hear me when I'm on this screen? Can you guys hear me when I'm on the dual? Sounds good. Okay, I think we're good to go. Todd, I think we can start our program now.
I'm ready, and I just moved my typing screen.
Excellent, sir.
What I'm going to do is try to center the picture better.
Okay.
Because let me try to move it.
You know what? That's okay. I've seen a lot of streamers make adjustments while they're live, so I don't feel so bad. So I want to say hi to everybody in chat. I see RetroPug, Jason, Nick, Mousie's out there, Stringer Films, Philip's out there, John and Crystal's out there, Serial Killer's out there. We got the whole bunch.
John says you're twice as loud as me.
Okay, wait a minute. He might be right. Okay, tell me now. John, what do you think? No, wait. Is Todd good? Todd, talk on the camera.
Now this is me. Can you hear me well?
I hear you good. Can you guys, what do you guys think in chat? How's the audio now? Is it
Todd
better?
is a little low.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see.
No, it's on my end. It should be.
It is. Okay. Can
you guys hear better?
Arcade Alex remembers my in 52 channel stereo.
I think we're better now.
That's right.
Okay, does it sound better in chat? I think we're okay.
Chat.
I'm just looking at everybody because they give good feedback in there.
See, I have two. Well, we have an 8-second delay. So
yes. Okay.
Jeff and I are 8 seconds ahead of you guys.
Yes. So Todd, while we're here on the guest dashboard,
yes, sir.
I'm going to bring up the chat. So
can you get me my script? I left the script on the kitchen.
So let's bring up some
on
chat
the party
here.
room. No, not in the party room. On Linda's. I just have to get the script. I left the script. We have a script.
We got a script.
We have a
These
script.
are scripted, even though the text stuff doesn't really help.
Tom says I'm always loud.
No. Are you too loud?
No, it says I'm too. Wait a minute. You know what? Let me move this back ahead.
Wait, Tom.
That's it. Thank you, baby.
Tom was actually putting. By the way, I want to say hi to my good friend Tom out there. Tom is actually. I'm glad he's on here because we have something for Tom tonight, Todd.
Hot as a firecracker.
It's hot as a firecracker. Okay, you know what? Did you want to? I thought maybe I'd bring up some chat just to get things going. So I want to say hi to everybody. Scott is in chat. Mousy, it says Bergs, Todd, Analyzer, BP Haas. How you guys doing?
That's Lenny.
So right now, Todd, what do you say?
My nose blow was loud and clear.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Delusional's here. RetroPug, good.
What's up,
We're
Delusional?
adding more people.
We're getting people as we go. Yep, perfectamundo, yes. I got a lot to learn with streaming, so everybody, soon we'll iron it all out, but it's always tricky.
And Jeff knows there's so much work. Jeff's going to switch it to bi-weekly.
We're going to go to every other week just because we have so much footage.
It's just easier.
And we just want to bring the best thing to everybody. So DK Mikey, how's it going? All right, Todd, you know what? Without further delay, Our game of the week is, are you ready?
It better not be Crystal Castle.
It's Crystal Castles.
I know. I have the script.
He's got the script,
have the
everybody.
script.
He's got the script. And like I said, everybody, I want to talk about Crystal Castles. And Todd, while I'm bringing up the data, you can actually kind of chime in. I'm going to go to the game factoids first. So let's talk about Crystal Castles. So
let's go.
The first factoid is it was released by Atari in July of 1983. It is designed by Scott Fuller and programmed by Sam Lee and Franz X. Lanzinger. That's a name you don't hear about much, do you, Todd? Frank?
I never heard of that
Lanzinger.
man.
I've never heard of that name. Factoid 3. It's one of the very first, there's always a first with these Ataris. One of the very first arcade action games with an ending. With Xevious, it had some firsts. With Tempest, it had firsts. With Crystal Castles, that is something I did not know when I was doing research. And the fourth and last factoid. This is something I always like to find, and it's Atari has great references out there, but not everything. The Upright had a production run of 4,880 units, and the Cocktail had 500 units.
By the way, it's Cocktail.
Cocktail. Cocktail. Yes.
Thank you.
It would be Cocktails. So, Todd, while I'm going to play a game of Crystal Castles, I'm going to try to play maybe 2 or 3 games tonight, if time allows. But the first game, do not tell them about the secret on the first screen just yet. I'm going to do that.
Nope, we won't.
As the show goes on. But
and as we get some time, I can slip in some interesting information about Crystal Castles.
While I play the game, since it's not synced, since you can't commentate on my gameplay, why don't you, in chat, tell everybody about Crystal Castles? I'm going to start a game. So I'm going to cut to my other camera here. So I'm going to start a game of Crystal Castles. I got this game from Sir Todd in 2017.
This beautiful cabinet from me.
Yes, and everybody in chat, I have footage. I have some great footage that Todd and I will show you of me picking the game up and a lot of other great stuff.
And how cheap it was. Remember, this was in my bargain basement.
It was a bargain basement.
Because nobody wanted Crystal Castles at one point.
And RetroPug Scott and I do some trades every now and then. Something that I will say is I had a Crystal Castles first, traded it to Scott, then went and drove to the bargain basement for Todd. So right now, you guys, I'm going to fire up Crystal Castles.
It's loading.
It's loading. The program is loading.
I always like the way the picture rolls into the screen.
I do too. Yeah, like a reveal.
Right.
Now, Todd.
You can see what's happening and the computer builds it. If you think about this could be one of the first games that shows the course being built in front of you, like a lot of the new games of today.
Yeah.
The graphics were just gorgeous. And, the trackball had such great... Well, look, Jeff's flying all over here, picking up these gems.
But Todd, I'm not revealing the secret yet. There's a secret on that first screen that I will share later.
Right. Which is kind of neat. Now, Crystal Castles also was one of the few Atari games to have a dedicated kit, a conversion kit, made by Atari to go into what game? Missile Command.
Yes. Now, Todd, did any of them come in a Centipede cabinet?
No.
No, just that one.
No, because the Centipede, you really couldn't turn the television. So
that's true.
Missile Command was perfect. Now, what they did, though, they gave you a whole new control panel. You did not use that goofy 4-inch trackball that was on Missile Command. Plus the fact that the optics on the 4-inch one, are just horrific. Parts were falling off. I mean, after 42 years, now it's 42 years old, but even back then, the balls were failing in the optics. So you basically got a whole new complete kit, including full side art. Look, he's got good job there. The quality of the graphics was just gorgeous. I love the honey pot idea. I love the witch's hat.
And that's Bentley Bear. Bentley Bear is the key person.
And then you become invisible when you have that hat on. It had such great stuff. I love the fact that you could see Bentley Bear in the walls, just a little red in the background.
You know what, Todd? I forget. One of the things you always forget to do in Crystal Castles is use the jump button.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. Look, he got that baby. Oh, you just got murdered.
I got murdered.
Yep. And he couldn't avoid it because the elevator is automatic. You go up and down, up and down. Now show us that magic on level 1.
I'm saving that, Sir Todd, for our next. It's coming down on the script. It's in the script, Todd. It's in the script.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to do that in the second game.
I actually have to look at Mr. Script. Okay, I'm going to look here.
Delusional says there's a great seminar.
We're right up at the top.
Yeah.
That's further down in the script.
Yes, it's further.
Well, Delusional just made a nice comment.
He did.
That there's a seminar on YouTube for the programmer that shows the thought process of creating the game. Thank you for sharing.
And if you guys haven't checked him out, check out Delusional's channel. Delusional.
Yes, he's got a wonderful arcade.
He's got
channel.
a great channel. He's one of us guys dedicated to just fixing games and putting content out. So check him out.
I'm gonna put a link.
Put a link. Yeah. Arthur, I'm doing okay. How you doing?
All right, let me get
Arthur,
it up.
okay. It's in the script. RetroPug says it's in the script.
Here's Delusional's arcade. I'm gonna post a link now, so you can see it.
Okay, now Sir Todd.
So you can come back and watch this. Remember, the chat stays live.
Yep.
As long as Jeff doesn't get his fingers up and edits anything. See, that's the key. So if he edits it, then the chat disappears. So that's why nothing can happen, including.
I made those settings correctly. Uh-oh.
Good.
It
That's
looks
good
like
stuff.
My camera just died. Okay, Todd, you know what? Without further delay, it looks like my camera froze on my stupid software. Hold on.
Oh, I do see it. I see you're frozen on the screen now. I'm not frozen.
There you
now.
go. Let's use that camera. Yeah, sometimes I have trouble with this stupid Elgato. I'm having trouble with Elgato. I'm not.
I think I'm still using like one camera. It's too confusing. I'm too fat and I'm too old to learn anything new, and you just have to go backwards and stay that.
Well, I think I'm noticing.
But isn't that neat though about the kit though? Wasn't that neat though?
It is
that you could buy a cheap kit. The kit was, I think it was $14.99. And your missile command was making $2 a week. You convert it into a Crystal Castles, and boom, you suddenly made money again. And people thought they got a brand new game because we got that new control panel, the new marquee header on the top, the side art, and then bang, you got that missile command cabinet out making money again. And it was sure beat buying a new game for $3,000. The kit may have been less than $14.99.
That's true.
I only bought one. I bought one kit. And then we ended up getting traded. We ended up getting, I think I had maybe 2 more missile command conversions over the year. But Jeff, unfortunately, when he bought his, nobody wanted the game, Jeff. And it was surprising because you had already sold your game. Isn't that right, Jeffrey?
I did. I made a trade with RetroPug. I think one thing you'll know in the hobby, at least in the early days and even in the early 2000s, it was a lot easier to make trades. Now the costs of games are so expensive, it's difficult to make trades.
It is.
But back in the day, you could get good stuff. Okay, Sir Todd, John and Crystal want to know what's in the cup. It's lemonade.
That's what it is.
Lemonade.
I have.
Wink, wink.
I have Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Yeah. So yes, Delusional says that I will zoom him in the future. He knows some. I've got an Elgato face cam and I've got an Elgato 60S thing. Yeah, there's a known bug in the Elgato software. Anyway, pop quiz. How much was $3,000 in 1983, Todd? What do you think? So Serial asked a good question.
How much was 3,000?
1,500? I'm going to guess. right?
No. Crystal Castles brand new was around 2400. So back in 1983, that today would probably be 1200. All right, let me do a conversion. Did you
Yeah.
do a conversion already?
I did not.
Let me just type in. I think I'm going to say, let's just say it was 2500 value in 1983. Okay. It would be $7,216 today.
Whoa.
So an increase of 4,700 over 39 years. So that's how much. And people complain about pinballs. Now, if you think about this, let's go back to the basics. Gorgar was 1,500 brand new, the first talking game. Value in 1980. So Gorgar, oh good heavens, Gorgar was 1,500 in 1980. That's equivalent to $5,263 today.
Whoa.
A brand new Pro is $6,800. But keep in mind, last September it was $6,000. So the prices are going way up.
It's yes. So Todd, what do you say we go to picture of the week?
Oh, I'd like to see picture of the week.
So let's go.
Let me look at my script.
Yes. So let's go to picture of the week. So I'm going to share that real quick.
I bet good. By the way, I did not see the picture of the week, so
And
I
as
just
you can see,
I read it, but I haven't seen it, so I'm curious to see it myself.
my silly.
We're all waiting.
I've got an Elgato. Look, here's what's frozen. I've got an Elgato face cam, and I use that, but I got a backup camera, so I'm going to have to stick with my Sony. So I'm going to have to go to other options, Todd. But anyway,
You're a mess.
No, it's the tech. Sometimes the tech just lets you down. So right now, who wants to see the picture of the week?
I do.
Okay, here we go.
Better be good.
It's going to be.
I'm waiting.
So it's for May 12th, 2022, and our picture of the week, Todd, you're one of them, and it's Tom Tuckey, my good friend Tom. We were having fun. This was taken at the Pinball Expo 2021, and yes, I'm unloading a lot of
it says
media.
May 12th, 2022, though.
Did I know, but this was at Expo, though. The pictures, the footage in the pictures are not necessarily, like, updated. It's just my picture of the week.
Poor Tom. Now, I told Tom we posed set up for this, but I did tell poor Tom, I said, I want you to act surprised or shocked.
Yes.
And I had him lift his glasses up, too. So I thought that was, I think it's a picture of the month. I think it's a great picture.
I love that picture. And Todd, I'll put a footage with this to complement it, but I've got other things coming. And like I said, Todd will be joining us in future episodes as well. So right now,
you better feature me. I want to be. I just typed Tom did this perfect. See.
And here we go. Wait, I want to share this. So you got to do a double shot. You got to do a double shot, Todd.
I'm ready.
So that's the good picture of Tom and Todd. So yes, Tom is a very good friend here in Columbus, Ohio. He's a longtime collector. He works for Schaefer's Vending and runs pinball, he runs dartboard tournaments and pinball tournaments. And Tom's a really great guy. So he is the picture of the week. And
there he is. Tom, I so want to grab my hands on that beard and pull it.
Yeah, I mean, we have so much fun doing, like I said, these shows. It's so cool.
We do. I'll tell you what, the shows, it's a lot of fuss to go to a show and, you're packing and you never know what's going to happen at a show.
You never know.
So shows are always full of surprises. And I must say I do enjoy. And of course, all of you know, we just did the PinFest show up in Allentown. I have 2 videos up. I have 90 minutes of footage covering that all live. And then the Pintastic show is coming. And Frank, Tim and Tom, TNT twins, John, our fanboy John.
Fanboy John and
myself,
Crystal and the lovely Crystal.
My beautiful Crystal. We'll all be doing a seminar, and you're also going to be able to meet Terry. Terry is driving up Friday night. That's her last day of school. So she's going to drive up in her car and meet us at the hotel. So you'll all be able to meet Terry Friday night. She'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome.
We are going to have so much fun. Now, listen, this is important. If you want to go to Fantastic and stay in the hotel, you have to call in the next day or two. They are almost completely sold out, and you will have to stay someplace else. And that is no fun. You need to stay in this hotel. So you need, as soon as this telecast is over, you need to call and book it, okay? And buy the whole deal. It's not that much more money, and you'll be able to play pinball 24 hours a day, all night. They keep one room that's full of games open all night. I will make an appearance here and there, but you know, I'll be. I mean, late at night. I meant late at night. I'll be there the whole day. I'm not leaving the hotel except to go to the barbecue.
Nice.
Corner.
Now, Todd, is there going to be a live band again? I know.
Yes, 2 nights.
Our great
two different bands.
Timmy and Tommy and Franklin.
Friday night and a Saturday.
Raved about the rock. They raved about the band
down by the river. You can stay in the van down by the river.
You know what, Todd? You know what? I think it's time for our very first clip, and I want to set this up. So
I'll look at my script.
It's in the script. The clip is called the Negotiation. Now, it actually stars of course, our Sir Todd and somebody else in the arcade community that was trying to get a game from Todd. And this is footage.
Agree.
Yeah, the footage has been seen, but some of it hasn't. So it's not been seen for a long time. Some of it's
been a long time.
It's been a long time. So without further delay, everybody, this clip is called The Negotiation. Here it is.
I got the right code. You know what? I'll take you up front.
Cool.
Oh, now, if you've been watching or listening to our videos, Jason, it's about time you joined us, Jason. Worthless, useless, horrible.
I'm exploring the maze-like showroom here.
And here's your Mach 3.
I wondered if that was.
You gonna buy it?
I'm still waiting for a price.
Well, I can't find. I don't know. Do you have a player?
I need to know. I may.
It's a weight player. I don't know what we can do with a player.
I don't know exactly what player it is.
What's the weight player? They only use the one with the 4 rocker switches on the front.
White player.
No, well, this was the standard one.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it was the only player that you could take out of the machine and take home.
Really?
And play movies in it.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Because all the other players had no buttons on them. They were waiting for commands. But the weight player would come out and there would be a play button and a stop button and a pause. The other buttons I don't think worked. But but you could actually take the player out and play it. But we haven't fooled around with it. What's a good price for it? Just the way it is. Now we know it powers up.
Just 25 cents.
Yeah, 25 pennies. And look, we know this controller is worth at least $300. It's like new. Actually, the overlay is pretty nice.
Jason,
Cash right now. How much?
So it's being sold as is, non-working right now?
Well, we know the boards work.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can plug it in, but we know the boards work.
It actually looks pretty nice.
Now, you're either going to see my face smile, or you're going to see it change to a big frown. Here, let's listen.
He wants it. I know he wants it.
I do want it.
Now, full retail is $3,500.
I like the bargain basement kind of prices.
Well, if you think I'm going to sell it for $500, I'm not.
Like that $100 Zach.
I'll push it off the roof. I don't think he has any money. I think he spent it all at Richie Knuckles.
Oh.
Am I sharing a video with him?
No.
Okay.
It's all good.
Tell you what, as is, my Only offering this because this is how much I want it. It's only $600.
600. Well, if there was a 1 in the front of the 6, I hear footsteps. Darn it. Thank you, Frank. $600 for Mach 3. Forget it. I'll put the player in and get more.
Thrown that off the roof too.
I know, Sir Todd. I'm telling you, that was a great trip that me and Jason took to come to hang out. Now, look, the video clips are actually from Todd's channel. He caught a lot of heat for throwing those off, and I mean, like, there's an Omega ray sitting there, and there's a tubing.
Yeah.
So I mean, but that was a long time ago.
We like to call it tubbing.
Tubbing. It's tubbing, everyone. So Todd, without further delay, I'm going to play another game of Crystal Castles. And for this one, I am going to do the secret first. There's a secret on the very first screen. So without further delay, are you ready, Sir Todd?
Yep, I am ready.
How's everybody in chat doing? Everybody doing good?
By the way, I'm putting in the chat of that Mach 3. I did eventually make a deal with my Jason.
You did?
And I did, and the video I just posted. So you can watch the video at not now. Don't you dare shift over now.
Don't shift over. Don't do it.
It's a 52-minute episode that has, and that's part of it. So if you want to see if I do eventually make a deal with my Jason, you watch the video and see what happens. You may be shocked at what you see.
See, I didn't know that. That's news to me.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
See, aren't I the perfect guest on your show?
You are the very perfect guest, Sir Todd.
Full of stuff.
No.
That was John. That was Curdy. You can't say that on my live broadcast. Yes, I did throw a Street Fighter off the roof. I had to.
Yeah, that one's not the best pin.
You should watch. By the way, just so you know, another video. I sold 6 Street Fighters, pinballs, all at once to the same guys. Maybe it was 5. Bearded Steve. It's on my videos too. We made a package deal. They were parts machines. They were from overseas. That's when, there was a time when I used to buy Street Fighter pinballs for $150 to $250 each.
Wow.
They were coming from overseas, but they were missing stuff.
Now, so Todd, is it true that they say even the cheaper pinballs and even not the best pinballs, it's like pizza, it's still pretty good, right?
Yes. Yeah. You can make a turd into something playable.
Okay.
Except for Bally's Motor Dome.
Oh, I hear that sucked. I've never played Motor Dome.
You never want to.
Arthur, no, I don't know if I'm going to go for the record because I'm not that good at Crystal Castles, but I'm going to try to we'll see.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you going to show us now
the
secret?
I'm going to show you the secret on the first screen. So Sir Todd, while I'm doing the game, because of the lag, Sir Todd's going to talk to everybody in chat and just share Crystal Castles. He's going to regale the group with Crystal Castles greatness. So here I go. So I'm going to get a couple of cheap points first before I do this secret. But if you go in the very back corner and hit the jump button, it advances you to another level. And there's 10 levels on this game. Well, let me get away from that dude. Go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a little secret. I'm guessing there's secret warps on every screen. I haven't discovered the other ones. I know on the first screen there's a really good one in the back corner.
Oh,
but you got to jump in the back corner. And then actually look at your score. So my score went up astronomically. And there's little secret passages too. So
go to the top left corner, very top. You're on that screen. Go all the way up the steps. Go to the top of the screen.
Right here?
Right up there. And now, and go back up and hit the jump button.
Okay.
All the way up. No, the other way.
This right here?
Yeah, and up. Yeah, right there. Now jump.
Okay. Bentley Bear's jumping. I better
Nah,
get
it
out.
didn't work.
Didn't work.
I'm sorry, I may have killed you.
No. Oh.
There is a when you say a cliffhanger, do you mean the video game? There was a cliffhanger Laserdisc game, if that's what you're talking about.
I know Jason's
Retropug said Turd Fighter Motordome 2.
Yeah, Jason's right. Notice that Jeff's first place initials are in the game. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit today.
Yeah, if without me getting you that game, you wouldn't be playing it. And look at that gorgeous picture.
You know what's crazy, Todd, is the game worked fine, and even the monitor worked fine. It just, it's such a great game.
What did I sell that to you for? Oh, you know what? We probably say the price in the video. Was it 400? I had Crystal Castles in my bargain basements. Nobody wanted them, and Jeff drove here from Ohio to get it.
It's a great game. I mean, I
don't have any. I don't have them for 400 anymore. But
no, I want to share something that Todd can share with us on this. So I don't know why Atari did this. It's not the greatest thing if you're a collector and someone that restores games. I hated these wraparound marquees, Todd. I hated these because
they're horrible.
Yeah, they're horrible because what they do is after a couple of years they start to crack. Even if they're new, they start to do it. So this one's actually lasted the test of time. This is the original marquee that I got from Todd, and it's actually been okay.
Yeah.
But and then there's a light that goes up here. There's a light, but there's a window here that actually shines on the logo. There's an Atari logo that goes here.
Okay.
And from Rich at This Old Game, he hooked me up with a brand new overlay for the speaker grill. There's a speaker grill overlay, but I'm missing the glass piece, and I actually have it. I just haven't restored it, but I am going to put that glass piece back on and then put the new overlay on. So, and
that all lit up nice by one fluorescent bulb.
Yeah, and you can't just put a modern LED in it. You have to find a round LED so that because it lights up both the marquee and the logo. So you want to do it right. Yeah, just DK Mikey, yeah, just like Star Wars. Let's see. Millipede had it.
John.
Star Wars had it. Crystal Castles,
Star Wars did it.
Xevious had it. I just don't like it. I don't know if someone was going to mod these games, Todd. It'd be cool if they actually, maybe they could put it like a.
No, just fix it the right way.
I
Jeff.
know, but I think ultimately, how hard is it going to be to get these graphics?
We don't have to worry about ultimately because most of the junk games have been junk.
That's true.
Everybody's restored it. And listen, John Clark has pointed the second warp out, so you need to look at that.
He did. Okay, I'm looking at John. For the second warp, go to the bottom of the hidden staircase on Maze 3-1 while wearing the hat and press jump. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to have to try that.
I had no idea about these warps.
I didn't either.
Isn't it neat? In 1983, they were programming secret stuff.
Secret stuff?
I mean, we knew some stuff were there. We knew there were, we knew that there were, these little bonuses, these little cows and hidden eggs, Easter eggs, and all just hiding there. I mean, Joust only had the one thing if you put the 3/4 in.
I didn't know that.
Screen. Yeah, if you put 3/4 in and start it in between, I think you have to put 2-player in, and then he says, "Happy birthday," I think to his girlfriend, the programmer.
Oh.
And it's something.
So
I can't remember it now. See, this is what happens when you get old and fat.
No, Todd, come on. So Todd, I want to set up the next clip. So the next clip is it's actually my clip of picking up the Crystal Castles. So I want to cut to clip number 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready, and this better work right, young man.
It'll work. It'll work, and I'm going to hit it. Are you guys ready for clip number 2?
Ready to go, baby.
It's the Crystal Castles pickup.
Well, this is one of my bargain basements. Crystal's Castle. Oh, I purposely did that on purpose.
Take two.
No, take two.
Oh, sorry.
You keep that footage in. Okay. See, we do that so you know this isn't an easy job making videos. Correct. See, Crystal Castle's the name, but I like to upset people. By me calling it Crystal's Castle, somebody's going to leave you a remark, it's not crystals. Oh, God, we're so mean. We have a lot of trolls, don't we?
We do.
Another thumbs down. Oh, I'm not good for your videos.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Who's going to give me another thumbs? Oh, another one. Your videos are getting thumbs down because I'm in it. Do you know my wife? I knew I married Miss Wright. I did. I did know that. I didn't know that her first name was Always. Ah. Better not see this video. Oh.
So, hello. So we are literally out in front of the TNT Amusements entrance. So I thought I'd film that a little bit, get you a bird's eye view of what TNT looks like from above. All right, everybody. So, like I said, huge props to Sir Todd. He actually has hooked me up with an amazing game. The game is actually in great shape. There's no water damage. I really didn't have to, I used Simple Green, but sometimes I'll use a magic eraser. You got to be careful with a magic eraser because it'll kill the side art if you rub too hard with it. It's a very strong thing to clean stuff. When I use a magic eraser, I actually use it on the control panels because the control panels can take it. But side art, I'll get some Simple Green and do side art. Not so much the magic erasers.
It's always better, Jeff, to try to keep the side art.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It always is. And I'll tell you, I have a little secret. If you don't want to paint the white around the edge, Steven, sometimes when the side art is really wrecked, especially if it's color side art or something and the edges are all torn, he'll make a small 1/2 inch black edging around the artwork.
Oh. Especially
if the material is gone. As I said, you can play everything by ear, but you just can't, nothing's ever going to be perfect like me. I mean, I consider myself perfect, but oh gosh, you can't get a thumbs down anymore. Well, you can actually get a dislike, but nobody will know how many dislikes there are, Jeff.
That's true.
Only you. We can look in our analytics and see, but nobody bothers because they can't change it's no fun now to give thumbs down. No fun.
I don't know. I mean, you got to really be like tricky to put a thumbs down on something unless you really hate it. Hey, Todd, you know what? Well, like, I'm not going to cut over to our split dash just because of this stupid face cam, but while we're on this screen, how about we kind of acknowledge some people in chat? So,
go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and I'm just looking. We got some great chat out there. Pinheads and monkey wrenches.
Thank you, Retro.
Should have used the whoopee cushion sound. Okay. No BarnCade. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Serial has a good point. I started construction on the BarnCade in 2018. I picked up the Crystal Castles in 2017. So that shot, you'll notice there's no BarnCade in that shot. BarnCade's new, somewhat new. It took me a year, almost 2 years to complete construction of BarnCade. And Todd, we'll do an episode with you on film in the future episode. I'm going to show people what I did to build BarnCade. It's a huge arcade accomplishment.
I'm open for it.
And then Retro Ralph's not in chat tonight. He said that he had some prior commitments.
What a creep.
Oh, what a creep. Ralph, if you're watching this, Ralph.
He'll be watching it later. But that's the nice thing. As I said, if you do it every 2 weeks, it'll be easier.
Yeah.
It's tough to do every week.
And I think YouTube is actually the best. I think YouTube's actually the best format for this stuff. Twitch, I'm not a big Twitch guy. And then, I don't know, I think Facebook, I'm not a big fan of streaming to Facebook. I don't know. I think YouTube's still the king. What do you think?
Facebook is glitches galore.
Glitches galore. And then I think just because it's just tough. Jeff, more yes. Patrick, I've got about 8 more BarnCade videos to show. I just, like Todd said, you get busy, it's so hard to edit videos.
So hard.
It's so hard.
It's a lot. When you float stuff in, especially, you put little, just the little twitches. Now, Jeff's, I have to manually animate everything. Jeff has all the new programs. I'm just too old and fat to learn anything new. I'm going to stay right where I am. But it is still tough. Ralph had tickets to the opera.
He did?
Well, that's what Stringer Films said.
Oh, well, that's okay. Kim is in charge.
Arthur wants to meet you in person at your BarnCade, young man.
Arthur will make that happen, my friend. It's pretty cool.
Now if I visited you at the BarnCade, will you buy pizza?
We'll have 3 things. We got these great turkey and pepperoni sandwiches that I get from one of my hometown restaurants. I'll make Hamburger Wagon, and I'll bring Ron's Pizza up. So, yeah, and you know what? We're talking about doing something in August. Trent Augenstein up the road from me, he's one of the largest Stern dealers out there next to Mike at Automated. Trent does this thing in August where he does it's called Summer Pinball Thing. And I want to get Todd, Frank, the twins, Ralph. I want to get everybody there, and we might do a in-person stream weekend. We might stream from Trent's. We might come back to BarnCade, but we're working on that. Stay tuned on that one. We're going to see if we can make that happen. But anyway, what Todd was talking about was software. I use After Effects to do a lot of special effects. I use Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator. I've been doing video production for over 20 years professionally. So Ron's Pizza, yes. Cereal, we're going to do Ron's Pizza for sure. But yes. Anyway, let's see what the next thing we're going to do. Todd, I got another clip I want to show.
Oh, okay. I'm ready for a clip.
This clip is actually fantastic. It has got Doc Mack in it. The clip is called The Toddfather. So a lot of us guys have been calling Todd the Toddfather because he's the...
I think I remember this.
He's the king. But there's some special guests in this one. It's got Doc Mack. It's got Steve Ritchie, the pinball designer. Some pinball people. Timmy and Tommy's in it. Frank's in it. And this is fun. Actually, like I said, this just goes to show you whenever we get together, it's just a good time. So
yeah, I'm ready. We're all geared up, aren't we?
Here we go. This is clip 3, and this is the Toddfather.
Yes.
Run out of room?
We're about to expand again.
Oh.
We have to. We're out of room.
Now he has games that are one of a kind.
Yes.
There's like hardly any left. But he doesn't have Digger. Sega Digger.
I am working on that.
You're never gonna find.
I found one.
My wife, my Digger.
She's selling it to him.
I think I have the only Digger in the country, in the world.
There's a few.
No, there's not.
A few.
No, I don't think so. You'll have to prove it.
I will have to.
And mine is mint.
Oh, Todd.
Ah, that got me. Somebody's filming me. Wait, look at the fun you're missing.
Todd, are you closing some more big deals?
Big deal.
Big deal.
We had a lot of big deals.
Frank, guess what he just bought? Bags.
No, we just got rid of the
Bags.
Southampton. I think I might have seen it.
Don't you want to buy?
Todd, you gave me one last year.
Oh. I gave you one.
You gave me one.
I charged for that. I should poke you in the eye. See, I can do that.
Do it
Even though
again.
this is film, I can still poke. And if I feel like it, I can crack it. That's right.
What do you think of that? You think he needs one? I think he needs one.
No, he needs to have his cheeks reddened.
Well, that was fun in the worst possible way.
Bags!
You're such a joy destroyer. Joy destroyer. Joy destroyer. You're such a joy destroyer. Joy destroyer. Joy destroyer. You're such a joy destroyer. Joy destroyer. Joy destroyer. Joy destroyer.
But I think you should make this because I have that great sequence with Steve Ritchie dancing. You could
do.
use that footage too.
We're back, everybody. Like I said, the clip's still playing out. Todd's, like I said, there's a little delay, so Todd's live with me again. And
I am live.
What do you guys think of the Pinball Expo clip from 2019?
Wasn't that great? Wasn't
Yeah.
that great? That's the first Steve that Jeff showed me. The footage with Steve and all the editing he did on that. Boy, that was tough to get everything to sync up. And so I told him he needs to release that by itself, and then he can add in footage of me when you see me holding the camera, because I was doing a live one at the same time.
And like I said, Sir Todd, yeah, Cassandra Peterson, Elvira was in that clip, Jack Danger was in that clip. The amazing Emoto. I want to talk about Emoto for a minute.
Oh, she's so much fun.
Emoto is one of the hardest working people you'll meet in the hobby. She really is amazing. So, and she's going to be a guest on my show, and I'm going to be a guest on her show. So we
have a lot of fun. There's so many great people in this.
It's amazing.
You know who else would make a great guest? Is Kaneda too.
I think Kaneda would be a great guest.
He's controversial, but
that's okay. He's part of the hobby.
We need that. It's part of the hobby.
And I think, like I said, we got a great hobby, Todd. Everybody's great in the hobby. Who else was in that clip that you recognize? There's a lot of people. Sir Scott, the Retro Pug, Solar Fox, he was actually lurking behind one of the DJ stands there. There's a lot. I like to do a lot of stuff. I like to include as many people as we can. John and Crystal was there partying with us.
Yes, there was a lot of us were doing stuff. It was that was actually a fun party, even though there was only, I think, water and a few snacks. It was a cash bar. But, and we had to pay for that. Actually, I think I got it because of my sticker, but I think everybody else had to pay $20, was it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Johan and Mats from Sweden were in that clip. He was the guy with the blonde hair doing the dance.
Yes.
Carrie, BP Haas. Carrie Hardy is actually in the 2021 video I have not put out yet. Carrie's in the Sega 360 with the Galloping Ghost with Doc.
Yeah.
But Carrie's a big part of
this. No, I
this.
think he was suggesting you have Carrie as a guest.
No, I should. Absolutely. Yeah, no, you're right. I read that wrong. Yeah, we'll get Carrie in here for sure.
Why not?
Yeah, Carrie's amazing. He's super nice. Todd, one thing I wanted to share with you is, like I said, I'm in the process of working with, I'm editing the Expo movie as we speak. It's really good.
Okay.
And it's about an hour and 20 minutes long.
Oh.
Yep, but it's really good. I
hope I'm in it.
You're in a lot. And it's really, really cool because there's just so many. It was post-COVID. The 2021 show was cool. And there was just a lot of neat people in it. So I can't wait to get that one out there.
Oh, Retro Pug said he's good at lurking.
Yeah. Oh, he's a lurker. Don't sleep on Retro Pug. Don't sleep on Retro. Actually, what's crazy, Sir Todd, I will say this. Scott's collection is off the hook. Hey, Todd, the princess is with us.
You're finally here, Jillian. You're late. You're an hour late.
And yes, Jillian is someone we got to hang out with at the 2021 Expo. Jillian is awesome.
You need to make Jillian give her a wrench too.
I will. I'll make her a moderator.
Keep an eye on things too.
Of course.
The wrench means you're a moderator, just so you know. When you see the wrench.
So far, I've got Ralph and Todd as moderator.
It's always good to have moderators.
Yes. Extended cut. Anyway, Sir Todd, I think did you have any thoughts for the audience that you'd like to talk to? Is there anything in chat that caught you? We're coming close on an hour already.
Well, I think a lot of people now more appreciate Crystal Castle, which was the point of this video. I learned something I didn't know.
About the warps.
About the warps. I think I've misunderstood Crystal Castle. See, there's so many games unleashed on you, and you can't sort them all. But when you get something explained to you a little bit, you realize the quality, all the time and effort they put into the programming of this thing. And remember, this is 83.
That it is, and it's
a lot of great levels on this. Just like games like Tempest. With 99 levels, Arkanoid with 50 levels. The old games were just, it's the classic eras, Jeff. But the 80s stuff was just so great. And I know everybody likes the new stuff too, but this is why arcade one-ups are a huge hit. And the arcade one-ups are introducing all these wonderful games to a whole brand new generation.
That's true.
Which is really nice.
It's a gateway to the big stuff.
And it's a wonderful gateway, and it's great. And I don't have a problem with them because they don't hold up, as you know. Do you think an arcade one-ups will be up as long as this Crystal Castles cabinet held up?
Nope.
No, not in 40 years.
It's cardboard. Sir
last-
Todd, there's somebody in chat we got to recognize. There's somebody.
Oh, go ahead.
Ron Kuhn Jr. He is
My Ron. Now Ron Kuhn saved Pinball Expo.
He did. So Ron and I we ran into some tech. Well, we ran into some problems with the actual hotel.
A lot of problems.
So
Ron worked, I don't know, 18 hours a day.
He's the man. Yeah, and me and
So
Ron,
Ron saved the show. Ron saved the show, and so did you.
But I want to give props to Rob and Bridget because without them, this show would never happen. So like Expo, I mean.
Ron had a screwdriver in both hands the whole weekend. He was fixing this. He went over to fix, and I remember I ran up to him. I said, "I have no PA system for the auction," and Ron whipped that up in 15 minutes. He found all the equipment. He whisked it in, and we went right on time. It was wonderful.
And while we were on the show, I was getting texts from Sir Dave Fix. So Dave Fix is. But we're ramping up Expo again, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, Expo is coming. It's October, right?
October. It's not the weekend of Halloween. They moved it back to the 18th, I say. It's
not a wise move to put it over Halloween.
Yep. Now it's going to be the way. Well, it's originally in the middle of October, so it's going to be in October. So.
Is it going to be on the same week? By the way, I mean the same hotel. That's what I meant.
Yes. It's not the Westin. We love the Westin.
No, the Westin. Yes. If you want to go to this show,
Arcade Alex, October 18th to 21st.
You need to get some stuff to put in your feet.
Yep.
You need to get some padding to put in your feet, or get some shoes that are extra comfy, because it's concrete floors, unfortunately.
Well, Rob is working on that. Rob is actually, I think he's in the process of getting carpet.
The hotel is beautiful.
It's great.
Beautiful hotel, and we loved the restaurant and the bar and the fireplace. We loved all that, but it was such a long walk. It was like going to another planet to get to the show, because it's an expo hall attached to the place. So, but we can deal with that. I had my cane, otherwise I would have died. So.
Well, and you know me, Todd, I dart from one room to the next room. Oh, somebody had asked. Yes, I have Todd's seminar on film. I have a bunch of Todd's seminars on film. Really, they've never been seen.
Get them posted.
I gotta post
my seminars. You learn a lot from my seminars. People say my videos are stink because they don't teach them anything.
That's not true. There's some. The seminars are amazing. Actually,
I don't really care.
I just like. I will say about the seminars though. This year there was some interesting information spoken about the seminars. Like Pat Lawler kind of shined some. He opened up some ideas on why they don't do like normal, like original themes anymore. He says they just can't. A, they don't sell, and then B.
And we're gonna go.
We won't keep Todd too long. We're actually over an hour.
You know about the gong in that game, when it's supposed to go off?
Do I?
They're not going to know when the gong goes off in that game. Nobody's even played it.
So
We're trying to
Todd's
figure out when the gong goes off. Get everything closed, everything shut down, because we're going to get out of here on time.
We'll get Todd out quickly.
Shut down or not?
You can shut that computer off, yes.
Todd, you know what? I think it's time to wrap up the show.
I'm so sorry. You know what the rush is? Applebee's tonight closes at 11.
Oh,
so we have to be in the building by 10:30 or the kitchen shuts.
You got to do it.
But it's only 10:04, so we have like 3 minutes.
We got 3 minutes.
And this is only supposed to be. Wait a minute.
Kurt,
is that Curdy? There's the camera.
Tell Kurt I said hi. Curdy. What's up, Curdy?
Right here. The camera is there.
Curdy.
Curdy is here. My Curdy.
Hey, Todd, somebody said something in chat. There's a game that I play a lot of. I don't talk about it. I don't have a lot of videos out there, but Gyrus by Konami is a great arcade game. It is actually a mix of Galaga and Tempest. And
It's not Konami, it's Centauri.
isn't it Konami programmed though? Or
No,
did
it's the Edge
Centauri do
connector.
it?
It's the Edge connector. Same Edge connector and Stern.
Anyway,
Gyrus was the first stereo game for that company.
it's fantastic.
And it has a terrific stereo score. And the multicade 60-in-1 board is at the sound is wretched at best, completely bastardized.
Well, we will definitely do Gyrus on this channel.
Gyrus is the game to play with the original stereo track. And without any further ado, Jeff, you're going to have to say goodbye.
Okay, everybody. So please,
I hope you enjoyed this.
Todd will be back. Retro Ralph will be back. We're going to get all kinds of people in here to be a part of this. And Todd, thank you so much for being here.
And we were trying to keep the show at an hour. We went a little bit longer for all of you because we love all of you. Thanks for watching, Jeff. Thanks for watching me. Keep watching both of us. Watch Delusional's Arcade. Watch Retro Ralph's Arcade videos channel.
Carrie Hardy.
Watch Carrie Hardy.
Emoto's
Jillian,
channel. Watch Jillian.
My Jillian. Well,
Arcade
Jillian's
Jason.
only on Twitch.
Yep.
And the Twins Arcade, most important, my two
Timmy
twins.
and Tommy, are you kidding me?
My
They're
beautiful
awesome.
twin boys.
And give Frank some love out there.
And Frank actually is now posting videos, Fix-It videos, on his channel. So if you go to Frank's channel, no, it's not a channel, it's a website. No Quarters Arcade. No Quarters. Oh gosh, I feel like a fool. I can't remember but Frank does have it. You can email me for the link.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of instructional videos. Good. Thanks for watching us.
Todd, I want to thank you so much, and we are going to sign out. So
I'll be happy to come back.
he'll be
Good night,
back.
guys.
See you guys.
Good night.